Hi viewers, welcome back. We are learning Python in data science course and today we will discuss chapter number 2 of module 1, that is Python crash course. We have already discussed chapter number 1. In case if you have not watched the video of chapter number 1, I would request to go back and learn chapter number 1 first before learning chapter number 2. So in chapter number 2, that is about introducing lists. What is actually a list? A list is similar to an array. If you have already studied some other programming language, then I will say that list is somewhat similar to that of an array. We will discuss accessing elements in a list, how we will access the elements of an array, and how can we change, add, or modify the existing elements of a list. Similarly, we will discuss how to organize a list by using certain functions that are like sort function or sorted function. So let's just start it. What is a list? Actually, a list is a collection of items in a particular order. For example, in Python, if you want to represent 5 different types of bicycles, you can just create a list of those 5 bicycles. And then you can just print that bicycle. Okay. How we will create a list is we have to use square brackets, and square brackets always indicate a list. And individual elements in the list are separated by commas. You can just look at the example here. A list is created by using square brackets. In square brackets, you have mentioned different elements. These elements are separated with the help of commas. Simplest example is just described here. So how you will access the elements actually is how you will index the elements. Like for example, this is a bicycle array. In bicycle array, there are actually 4 elements stored. What if you want to access an element that is at third position? You will use the indexing technique. In indexing technique, the first element starts with the 0th location. The second element is at first location. Third element is at second location, and fourth element is at third location. So we can say that indexing starts from 0. Okay, so indexing of an array starts from a 0. Similarly, indexing of a list starts from 0. So how we will access first element? It means we can write bicycle 0. That will give you first element. This is how you can access. But if you want to access the title of first element, again you will use bicycle, that is the title of list dot title. Okay, that will give you the title of list. We will see how we can modify, then how we can add. Just go towards the compiler. Our compiler is Anaconda. We are using it. We have already opened its Jupyter notebook and we can start writing it here. Okay, so let's start creating a list whose title is bicycle, BICYCLES, equals to, since it is a list, we will use square brackets. We will separate out the items by using commas. In first, I can write as B1. In second type, I can write as B2. In third, I can write as B3. Sorry. Every item of the list should be in single inverted comma B3, comma B4. Okay. But if I want to print these bicycles, how will I do that? Just simply using the method print, in which I will pass bicycles. So I have done printing the bicycles. It has shown me the output B1, B2, B3, and B4. Again, what if I want to print only the first element? How we will print the first element is simple. I will just copy it, then I'll paste it. I'll use bicycles and element that is at 0th location. So I will pass 0 here. It will show me the element that is at 0th location. So it has shown me B1. What if I want to show the element that is at third location? I will just pass the index of 2. It will show me the element that is at third location. Third location element is B3, so it is showing me B3. Okay, so this is how we can access the elements of an array, how we will change the element of array, how we will modify the element of list. This is also simple. For example, this is my bicycles. I'm going to modify the position of second position where I want to write and where I want to add a new element. I will write bicycles, cycles of 1 equals to b new. What has it done? You will just check it out. I have assigned be new at first position. Which is the first position? This is 0th position, this is worst position, this is second position, and this is third position. So when I have written 1, it means I will be mentioning the value here. So B2 will be replaced by B2 new. Yeah, B new 2. Okay. So now I'm going to print it out. So how will it show me the output? It will show me by cycles cycles and just run it out. Now just look at it. It has replaced the second value. Why the second value? Because I have used first index. This is 0th index. This is first. This is second. This is third. And it is simply replacing the first value. I have assigned the first value as b new 2 and b new 2 has been updated by using b2. This is simple. This is how I have changed it. What if I want to insert a new value, or what if I want to append a new value? These are all the functions that we have used already. You can use another function. There is a function whose name is append function. There is a function whose name is insert function. Appends insert a value to the end of the array or end of the list, whereas insert inserts a new element at a specific location. We can just check out all these functions here. How do we add an element? We can add element by using two methods. First is by using append method. In append, we will pass another variable as a parameter. Similarly, in insert function, we have two arguments where we will pass location as well as the parameter. We can just try it out practically. Just pass the same value over here. So it has been replaced by b new 2. Okay, I'm going to insert another value. How will I insert that? By cycles dot append, and I'm going to append another appended b5. Appended b5 is the title that will be appended. Okay, and I'm going to print it out here. How will I print it? I will print it like this. So it is showing me none. Why it is showing me none? Because I have printed this value. Instead of printing this value, I need to print bicycles. So just copying it again, and I'll paste it here. I'll remove the print. I'll just write print bicycles. So it will now give me the correct output, right? So it has appended B5. But if I want to insert a new element at a certain particular location, I'm pasting it here. Going to remove this append. Let's think that by cycles dot insert, I want to insert at third location. Okay, I want to insert a new element at third location. So I will write 3 comma the element name that I want to replace. I will write inserted a4. Okay, actually third location means the element that is at this location. I'm going to change it to 4. What will happen? 0, 1, 2, 3. So better to keep it inserted A. I have inserted A bicycle. Okay. So next statement I will write print bicycles and then I'll press enter. What it has done, it has printed B1, B new 2, B3, inserted a bicycle and then B4. At third location it has inserted a bicycle. So which is the third location? Actually it is started from 0, then 1, then 2, then third. This one is the third location and then B4. Okay, so it is simple. This is how we can add an element to an array either by using this append function or by using this insert function. It is very simple to append a value at the end. By using insert, we have to provide the index or the position at which we want that value to be inserted. Okay, so just moving towards the next topic, that is how we can remove an element. We can remove an item by using a lot of methods. One is by using del statement, del statement, and the other one is by using pop actually, or by using remove. We can use del motorcycles at 0. Look, this is the syntax that we can use. Del and the position value we have to provide. So just paste it here. Bicycles dot del, and we will provide 0, and then we will print bicycles in print statement. So it is simple, right? Oh, dot del 0. Sorry. To specify the index, we always use these brackets. But what else is the error? Bicycles dot del. Oh, it has used del. It's simple. Okay, it is using del keyword. There is also another method where you can use dot remove this thing and then you can print it out directly. Print bicycles. What if I run it? It is again giving me an error. Okay, there is not an element that I am providing here. I am going to do it B3. So it's fine. Okay. So how we will sort a list? This is next. This is also very simple by using dot sort method. Again, I'm going to change some letters A, B new to this is CB and this is D. So I'm going to sort out all of these. How will I do that? By cycles dot sort, and then I will print bicycles. So it has sorted out A, B, C, and D. Irrespective of the previous outputs where it has not shown the sorted list, currently it is showing me the sorted list. But you can also use another function that is sorted. This is one is actually used to sort out the list temporarily, and the other one is actually to use the list to sort out the list permanently. That is sorted bicycles. Just check out the output. Look, this what it does is actually the sort function. It sorts them out, and then in sorted bicycles it again sorts them out. But the difference between both of these is one is used to temporarily sort the list and the other one is used to permanently sort a list. Like for example, sorting a list temporary we will use sorted function, and sorting a list permanently we will use sort function. So this sort function will permanently sort out this list, and this sorted function will actually print out a sorted list, but that will be temporary for that line only. It means in next line it will again get unsorted. Like this would be the output where it is sorted. This is also sorted, but again, just let me check. It is showing the sorted. But if I remove these two statements, okay, so here it is showing its purpose clearly. Like this sorted is used to temporarily sort out the list. So to temporarily sort out the list, it has just sorted out in one line, and again in next printing statement, since it was temporarily sorting out that, so in next slide it is not showing the sorted list. Okay. So today's exercise is you have to remove an item from the list by using pop function. I have not explained it in my lecture, but you have to practice it and you have to find out the solution for it. You will post the code in the comment sections, as well as also on any forum where you want to help out the students. In next task, you have to print a list in reverse order by using reverse method, and the last task is you have to print the length of a list by using length function. A method is also known as function or procedure. So all these three terms can be used interchangeably. We have not studied method or function or these terms. We will be covering these terms in inshallah next lectures or inshallah next slides. Okay. So please implement this exercise and then post your code in comment section. If you are facing any difficulty or if you are facing any trouble and any problem, please discuss that with me. I will help you out of it. Okay. And just subscribe my channel, please. So that was all about today's lecture.